Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's movie review here, and today I'm bringing you guys my new Blu-ray and DVD shopping guide and reviews for Tuesday, September 15th, 2020. Now, I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. Remember, all movies reviewed were provided to me free for review. Loved, as always, to hear what you guys plan on picking up this week. And if you've seen any of the titles discussed, be sure to let me know what you think of them. Now remember, you can also find affiliate links to purchase these movies down in the description, and using these links does help support the channel. So right into it this week, guys. First up, we have Mom, the complete 7th season, releasing on a DVD. Best Buy and Target $22.99, Walmart $24.99, and Amazon no listing. Now this is a Warner Archive title, so sometimes Amazon's a little late to add these on there. Now Warner Brothers did send me over a copy of Mom, the complete 7th season for review, and I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check that out, just search for Mom on my channel. Now, I had never seen this show before, and I didn't even realize it had been running for 7 seasons. I had heard of it, but I had just never seen it. So this one stars Anna Faris and Allison Janney, and it has like this really great supporting cast. A lot of people that we haven't maybe seen a lot or more recently, but a lot of recognizable faces. Now this show is about a mom and her daughter and basically the mom, played by Allison Janney, is a recovering alcoholic and drug addict and whatnot, and Anna Faris is as well, I believe, and they hang out with a bunch of other recovering alcoholics and drug addicts, and they're basically just trying to get through life without drinking or doing drugs. Now, I thought this season was hilarious, guys. I really loved it, and now I'm really going to have to go back and get the previous 6 seasons and check out the entire series. But it's a really funny show. Like I said, a great cast. And, I did find myself laughing a lot, although not all the episodes are hilarious. It does also have some heart to it and some feeling to it. And there's definitely some moments. I don't feel like they're even like whole episodes where, they're kind of real mushy. But, there are definitely some moments. And I really enjoyed this season, guys. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. It's a good, fun watch for sure. Next up is Roman Holiday. This one is releasing on a Paramount Presents Blu-ray. Amazon $17.99, Best Buy and Target $19.99, and Walmart $22.50. Now, Paramount Home Entertainment did send me over a copy of Roman Holiday for review, and I did post an unboxing of this. If you guys would like to check that out, just search for Roman Holiday on my channel. Now, I had never seen this one before. This one was from 1953, and this is a movie about this princess, and I can't remember what country she's from, but she's like going on a tour of all these countries in Europe, and along the way in Rome, she's kind of like just feeling, I don't know, maybe anxious or a little depressed or something, and she doesn't really want to keep doing her princess duties, and she's overwhelmed with everything, I guess, is kind of what it is. And so they give her this drug, and it's supposed to help her sleep, but it ends up making her almost more like drunk. And she ends up kind of like escaping the palace or wherever she was. And she ends up with this guy, and he is a journalist, and he doesn't realize who she is. And like, he ends up taking her home, and she sleeps at his apartment or whatever. And the next day he finds out that she's the princess, and he doesn't want her to know that he knows, because he's going to get this super exclusive story with her, and he's going to make all this money off it. But they end up, kind of having a brief romance. That was definitely an interesting movie. I definitely thought it had some funny moments. I found myself laughing. But it is, I would say, primarily a romance story. And I thought the movie was all right. It wasn't something I was super into. I did think that the video looked pretty good. Overall, it is black and white. And I give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Next up is the Stephen King 5-movie collection, releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Best Buy $27.99, Walmart $28.55, and Target $29.99. Now, Paramount Home Entertainment did send me over a copy of the Stephen King 5-movie collection for review. I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check that out, just search for the Stephen King 5-movie collection. Now, this is from the written works of Stephen King, so it's not necessarily he had anything to do with the movies, but that these are all based on his stories. Now, I'm going to start with the two Pet Sematary movies. You got the 1989 version and the 2019 version. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed both of these movies. Of course, the first one is a classic in where I don't want to give away too much, because you should have seen it by now, but basically these people move next to a pet cemetery and anything buried there comes back to life, and there's a tragedy and maybe something gets buried there that shouldn't have, and things don't turn out that good. Now, I gave that one a 4 out of 5. And then we had the remake here in 2019. Very similar movie. They did change some stuff up, so it wasn't exactly like a shot-for-shot remake. They changed the story up a little bit. But I kind of, a lot of people don't agree, but I kind of like the newer one better. I feel like it was darker and creepier. I feel like the kid in the first one it was kind of silly. But I give that one a 4 out of 5 as well. I think they're both really good movies, and I definitely enjoyed them both. Now, The Stand, this was a mini-series. It's 6 hours long, crazy long, and I know I always say hate long movies, but to me, The Stand, it could be longer. It's so good. And maybe for me, it's kind of nostalgia a little bit, because I remember, all the time, I'd, stay home from school sick. I was sick, and I'd watch The Stand. Even as a teenager and stuff, I'd watch The Stand. And what it is this flu or something, it gets out. I don't know exactly. They don't go into it, but they're experimenting on something. It gets out, and it wipes out virtually the entire population. Pretty quickly, too, I think, just wipes everybody out. Now, there's no kind of idea of numbers, hundreds or thousands or so of people survive this kind of end-of-the-world situation. And there's two kind of people, good people and bad people, and they're getting visions of a good person and a demon or a devil or something, and they kind of have to choose sides. Do they want to go to Las Vegas to be with the evil people, or do they want to go to Colorado to be with the good people? And they kind of have almost like a war of good and evil. And I mean, amazing cast on this, guys. I love the movie. I love the story. It's so good, and it's so well done. And it's just, I highly recommend it. Can't recommend it enough. I had not seen the Blu-ray. I did pick up the Blu-ray when not when it was released, but shortly after it was released. But I hadn't got a chance to watch it yet. I was very surprised at how good this looked, guys, because a miniseries a lot of times they're not as high a quality video, but this one looked really good on Blu-ray. I did have to kind of try different settings on my TV though, because it seemed like almost every setting I used, the colors were oversaturated. But in the end, I think I found a setting and it looked good. It was good, clear picture. So I had seen all those before. Now, the last two I had never seen. Silver Bullet, this is about a kid in a wheelchair, and he ends up getting this, I can't remember the first one he called Silver Bullet, but he gets this almost motorcycle kind of wheelchair, and it's called Silver Bullet for sure. And a werewolf comes to kind of eat the townspeople or kill the townspeople or whatever. And, I think this movie's all right. It's definitely not one of my favorite Stephen King movies. A lot of the effects are kind of cheaply done. Blu-ray looked good, and the movie's fine. I just wasn't super into the movie. I gave it a 3 out of 5. The kind of twist is pretty obvious. And so yeah, maybe it was, with an older movie like this, it's kind of hard to say because, it's been mentioned or parodied or copied. And so to me, seeing it for the first time, it just seems kind of, overdone, but could have been original when it came out, but it's hard to go back in time. So, and then the last one we had here was The Dead Zone, another one I had never seen. This one's Christopher Walken. He's in an accident. He's in a coma for 5 years. And when he wakes up, he has the ability to kind of predict people's deaths or people who have already died or haven't died, or he just almost becomes psychic, and mainly pertaining to people who are going to die, and he's able to see the future. I love this movie, guys. It was so good. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Next up is Guilt, releasing on a DVD. Walmart $9.96, Amazon and Best Buy $9.99, Target $10.99. Now, I believe I will be getting a copy of that one for review. I have not yet gotten it though, but be watching for a review for that hopefully pretty soon. Next up is Killer Therapy, releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Best Buy $9.99, Walmart $10.96, and Target no listing. Now, 4 Digital Media did send me over a copy of Killer Therapy for review. I just got this one on Saturday though, guys, so I have not had a chance to watch it yet. Hopefully this review should be up next week, and I'll be posting an unboxing here soon. And they did actually send me a giveaway copy, so hopefully within the next couple days I will be posting a giveaway of this one on my website, and I'll put up a video, and you guys will have ample notice. I'll share it on social media, so you guys can enter that giveaway. Next up is A Dark Path, releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Best Buy $9.99, Walmart $10.96, and Target no listing. Now that is another one I should be reviewing, but I have not gotten it yet. Next up is Home Alone. This one's releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Best Buy and Target $22.99, Walmart $29.74, and Amazon no listing. It will also be getting a Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital, for $27.99. Now I did pre-order this one. I believe I'm going to have it on Tuesday, so hopefully maybe Wednesday or so I'll have an unboxing of that up for you guys. I'll just do my best to get that one up when I can. Next up is Hocus Pocus, releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Best Buy and Target $22.99, Walmart $24.41, and Amazon no listing. Also releasing on a Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital, for $27.99. Now I was kind of surprised. They came out with Hocus Pocus and Nightmare Before Christmas like 2 years ago or 3 years ago or whatever. At the same time, they released those on the sing-along editions, and they had a Steelbook version and a Target version. And I'm surprised they released Hocus Pocus on 4K before Nightmare Before Christmas. I thought that was a little strange. It's just me. Next up, Shivers is releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon, Target, Walmart, $12.96. Best Buy, no listing. Next up is Little Monsters, releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Walmart, $12.96. Best Buy, $12.99. And Target, $17.99. I did request both of these from Lionsgate. They haven't been shipped. Sometimes Lionsgate is late, but I don't know. Maybe they're not even going to send them. I will pick up Little Monsters. And I'll probably pick up Shivers too, because even though my Vestron collection is small, I would like to kind of own them all. Next up, 21 Jump Street is releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart $19.96, Best Buy $19.99, and Target $26.99. And then, of course, we have to have 22 Jump Street, also releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart $19.96, Best Buy and Target $19.99. Next up, Goodfellas will be releasing on a 4K Steelbook exclusively at Best Buy, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital, for $22.99. Now, I wasn't going to buy that one, but in doing my research for my website and whatnot, there's not really a good option for buying Goodfellas in HD. They have a Blu-ray that's like $30 or close to $30. The 4Ks, I don't think you can get them anywhere that I know of. And so I figured 4K Steelbook for $23 is a no-brainer. Just go ahead and pick that one up. Next up is The Two Jakes, releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target $9.99. Walmart $10.70. Next up is Timeline, releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Best Buy $9.99. Walmart $10.70. And Target's $10.79. Next up is Weathering with You, releasing on a Blu-ray and DVD. Amazon and Walmart $22.96, Best Buy and Target $22.99. Now we'll have a Steelbook version. I thought this was going to be a Best Buy exclusive, but I guess not. It's going to be a wide release, and it's going to have Blu-ray. I'm not positive. It might have DVD as well. Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, all $27.99. And then it will also have a DVD release. Amazon and Walmart $23.58, Target $23.99, and Best Buy no listing. Next up is A Nightmare on Elm Street, releasing on a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. This one will have a Blu-ray. I don't believe it's going to include a digital. I could be wrong, but it's going to be $14.99. I did pre-order that one as well, so I'll bring you guys an unboxing of that as soon as I can. Next up is the Rocky Horror Picture Show, releasing on a Steelbook at Best Buy. And I believe this one's only going to have Blu-ray. It could have digital. I'm not sure. Maybe, because it's $24.99. That seems a little high for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, so maybe it'll have digital. Next up is the Outpost Season 2, releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Target $17.29, Best Buy $17.99, and Walmart $20.23. Now, I believe I will be reviewing this one, but I have not got it yet, so watch for that in the future. Next up, a movie a lot of people are excited about, Becky. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, all $12.99. Also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Walmart $8.99. Best Buy and Target $9.99. Now, I did review this one a while back. If you guys want to check out that review, just search for Becky on my channel. This one was about these guys who come to this house to get this thing that they stored there or something. That is the thing. It was never real clear exactly. They needed to get this thing so they could find this other thing, and they kind of hold this family hostage, and they're like not neo-Nazis or whatever. And although I didn't feel like that ended up being a huge part of the movie, like I felt like it was going to be more of the movie, but definitely a fun, interesting movie. I don't know if I said this already. I give that a 4 to 5. It's definitely one to check out. Super cheap too for the Blu-ray, and available now. I was sent over a copy of Time Loop for review, and this one was about this young kind of college kid or so. He's working on this experiment with his dad, and it has to do with the ether, and I don't guess I really know exactly what that is. And his dad either accidentally or intentionally invents a time machine, and they create this time loop. But the more I got to thinking about it, I didn't understand how this time loop was created, because later his dad says the time loop, maybe just when they turned it on, it started the time loop, but his dad has to end the time loop later. And I don't know, guys, this movie is really hard to follow. Basically what happens is there ends up being multiple versions of the sun. You could think of like Back to the Future, when he goes back to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, and then there's his previous self there that went back in time. Only in this one, I don't know, there's a lot of them, and it gets super confusing and hard to follow because you don't know what's going on, and the dad seems to just roll with everything. Like, he doesn't ever seem to be too thrown off by everything, but like the first time you see it, something happens, and then you see maybe 2 times later there's an explanation, and then something else happens, and then there's an explanation, and there ends up being so many of him doing all these different things, and it kind of had a strange ending. As like I said, guys, it was really hard to follow. Like, I like the idea, and the acting was pretty good, and the production was pretty good, but to me the movie is just so hard to follow because there's so many of this guy coming back in time and looping through time, and you just get to the point where you're like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. And I really feel like that hurt this movie a lot. I think if they had kept less of them and it was easier to follow, it would definitely improve the movie quite a bit, guys. I did give this one a 2.5 out of 5. It's a decent movie, just real hard to follow. But that is it for this week, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check with Chef's videos, and for more movie news, check my website, bobsmoviereview.com. And I'll see you guys next time.